I think that people dye their hair for very different reasons. First, it can be as a way of expressing themselves or a situation they are going through. For example, in a poem when Heidi dyes her hair blue because she's going through grieving the death of her mother. People can also dye their hair because they just like the way it looks on themselves, like an aesthetic purpose. This is mainly people that dye their hair blonde or brown. It can also be to follow a trend, maybe someone you admire, an artist, or someone has the hair in some way and you want to copy that style. And also I think that people dye their hair to have fun. I dye my hair to have fun mainly, to try something new. Maybe you are with friends and you want to experience something new, and it is very, very, very fun. And I think that the most common colors are blue, pink, and purple, and maybe green also.
The most common type of rebellion in teenagers nowadays is against adult authority. This means that they trespass the limits imposed by their parents, for instance, by going somewhere without their permission or doing something they know they are not allowed to do. They defy authority without caring about the consequences. They even want to do the opposite from what their parents tell them to do. Another common type of rebellion is the rule breaking, either in the schools or any other institution. They show they are rebellious by doing something they know it is not allowed. For instance, escaping from school without permission. In addition to this, teens also prove to be rebellious through their ideologies. Maybe they have an unpopular point of view about something and they express themselves, exposing this revolutionary idea of theirs.
Though I never dyed my hair in any color, I remember an anecdote with a rebellious attitude I had when I was pretty young that I'll never forget. My sister, my mother, and I had gone sailing to Tigre one weekend, and it was pretty hot, so we decided to jump into the water in the river. We tied up a lifeguard to the boat so that we had something to hold on to in order not to drown, in order to get carried away by the stream. My mother told me as I was very young that I also had to put a lifeguard on my body to be more safe for being very young. I refused, claiming that I would be able to reach the lifeguard, which was tied up to the boat, which was a little bit far away. So I didn't hear her and jumped immediately to the water. Obviously, I didn't reach the lifeguard as I was pretty short, and the stream of the river carried me away from the anchor boat. I had no lifeguard on, and I started to go further and further away. They had to start the boat and go quickly to look for me. And well, I was pretty scared because I was getting away and was on my own. And afterwards, my mother got pretty angry with me. This rebellious attitude I had when I was young, and an anecdote I won't forget soon, not because of for being that radical or rebelling, but because of its outcome.